And CM Punk wasting a little time going after William Regal. Going for the go-to-sleep in the early part of this matchup. CM Punk connects.
I don't think Regal was even ready. You gotta be kidding.
Well, remember, William Regal cost CM Punk that lumberjack match against Randy Orton this past Monday night on Raw.
Well, guys, CM Punk certainly knows what it takes to survive. Last year, hang on a second, Shelton Benjamin. No, last year, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, DX, and CM Punk were survivors in their Survivor Series match. Punk certainly knows what it takes in this type of contest, Michael.
Nonetheless, it's the United States champion, Shelton Benjamin, former world champion, CM Punk.
Well, Layla didn't like too much what happened to Regal. Look what she does here.
She throws a shoe.
Oh! She's got some...
She's good aim.
I mean, honestly, who throws a shoe?
It was a slider.
She might be pitching for the Red Sox here now.
Kofi and Kingston, the controlled frenzy, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, along with CM Punk.
There's a huge island following here in Boston as you hear our fans getting behind Kofi Kingston.
5-1-4 advantage right now for the team captained by Batista.
That advantage came about so fast. Team Orton really upset. Regal eliminated what within maybe the first 10, 15 seconds of the match.
Maybe less, maybe 8 seconds, 9 seconds. But right now, Kofi Kingston is on the receiving end of an offense by the prototypical pure breed awesome athlete known as Shelton Benjamin.
Hey, Michael, you're familiar with Kofi. This is his first Survivor Series. How's it going to come into play? What's going on?
Well, he looks great right now.
Great leaping ability.
Looking to pin the United States champion. JR, you know how these issues began between Batista and Randy Orton when they were part of Evolution, the Ric Flair and Triple H group a few years ago.
Very dominant group, and certainly both captains, not only members of the founding members of Evolution, also former world champions.
Now everything's going to change. It looks like Kofi Kingston looks like someone put Mark Henry in the dryer if you see the similarities between the two, but that's where they end.
Similarities. Mark Henry, the former ECW champion, just pounding at Kingston. And here comes the Cody Rhodes, second-generation superstar.
Arrogant. And cocky, and he's just so sure of himself.
You heard what he said to Randy Orton a little bit ago.
No, he didn't mind getting right in Orton's face, does he?
I like the quick arm drag takedown by Kofi Kingston, wrestling to his strengths, and that's his speed. And there's the ECW champion, the man that dominates on Tuesday nights, Matt Hardy.
Matt Striker, though, JR made a great point earlier on, is Matt Hardy's head in this contest. There's the cover and a kick out.
Well, Matt's no stranger to late nights, but ECW champion, again, certainly compromised. He said that he was with Jeff the entire night. We know that Jeff's been struck behind the ear, but Matt's focus right now is on this Survivor Series contest.
The truth is, R-Truth is the legal man.
R-Truth making a quick killings with his words, coming through the crowd, rapping "What's Up." Taz, I know you're a huge fan of the hip-hop. You have the CD?
Oh, yeah, you know, I love the What's Up. I'm big into all that, you know that, but...
We're listening to it tonight on Ride Home.
Oh, here we go, baby.
And I'll tell you what, the whole complexion of the crowd here in Boston, all the athletes in this match changed when Batista stepped in the ring.
Especially the attitude of Team Orton.
Everyone hit the pause button, and rightfully so.
Well, Batista's anger all began when he wasn't granted that rematch for the World Championship and then was interrupted by Randy Orton.
All of us on our own individual occasions have seen Batista truly angry, and it is an amazing sight as Shelton Benjamin is trying to do something that few have, and that's dominate Batista, and it didn't work.
You got to give Shelton credit. He was not intimidated. He said, let me have some of the animals. But he may be getting more than he wants right now.
Hey, JR, Batista and Randy Orton have never faced off one-on-one, and this rivalry is brewing since Evolution. How can Batista
look at this.
Get his hands on Randy tonight?
Oh, I think that's good. I think it's inevitable. I think it's Batista's going to get his hands on. The captains will certainly square off, one would think. Again, you've got to be eliminated. One team completely eliminated. Randy Orton looking on, shouting instructions to Shelton Benjamin.
Well, you know, I wouldn't put it past Randy Orton to be the aggressor in that situation.
Absolutely not, I agree. Orton is very opportunistic. Orton has got lofty goals.
Well, to your point right there, picking his spot was Orton, but look at Hardy here.
Matt Hardy showing he'll not be intimidated or bullied by Randy Orton.
Randy Orton really pointed to tonight to be the reemergence of the Age of Orton.
There was a lot of pent-up emotion in ECW champion Matt Hardy.
Randy's one of the most conniving rule breakers of the modern era. Do not count out Randy Orton.
What's Matt Hardy got in mind here?
Whoa!
Notice Randy rolling in away from the effect of the moonsault, and now Mark Henry wants some of his bitter rival, ECW champion Matt Hardy.
Hardy lost all of his air, all of his oxygen when he missed that moonsault, and now Mark Henry, with nothing but high-impact maneuvers, taking advantage.
Poor Matt Hardy about to lose a lot more oxygen here. If you're not careful when you're in there with when you're in there with Mark Henry, your birth certificate could expire.
Now close to the ropes.
Deceivingly quick is the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, too. Very sudden motion.
Hey, King, you've been in there with strong guys. What's the strategy when you're in there with Mark Henry?
I've been in there with Mark Henry. You just try to protect yourself and hope he doesn't land on you some kind of way.
Now the Halliburton-like Cody Rhodes, hard exterior, precious insides, everything that his father, the Hall of Famer, American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, was not.
That's a little abrasive, but nonetheless.
Yeah. I'm sure the American Dream appreciates that.
That's what Cody told me. Cody said he's everything his father isn't.
He said that about his own dad?
Yeah.
Bottom line right now for Team Orton, it's crunch time. They're already down 5-4. You got to somehow get back into this matchup, and maybe Shelton Benjamin will help Team Orton out with that. Some rivalry here between these two guys, Taz.
Yeah, R-Truth, Shelton Benjamin, and for quite some time, Shelton kind of, unfortunately, a little bit of a loser streak going against R-Truth, but right now, look at this. Wow, that's what I'm saying. Here we go.
R-Truth a little bit unorthodox. Not the traditional amateur background that Benjamin has. The kick may do it.
Well, the charismatic one, the upbeat R-Truth, ever so quick.
Right, yeah, R-Truth actually out-quicking Shelton Benjamin at the moment. Look at that.
Arm for a dodge.
Grief.
Reminds me of some of my old stuff.
Okay.
I remember when you used to do the splits like that, Taz.
Not often do you see Shelton Benjamin off balance in a matchup, but that's what R-Truth's got going here.
And R-Truth, he throws those off-speed pitches. But then sometimes one goes right down the middle, and he will pay dirt. U.S. champion, that quick, that suddenly, eliminating R-Truth.
Well, look at him.
Wow. The Jamaican getting high.
Kofi Kingston with a near fall.
Kofi thought he had that one as well.
JR, how does Kofi rank in athleticism in the WWE from all your time that you've seen so many great superstars?
Probably in the top 10%. We'll see how his career continues to mature. He's got great abilities, no doubt about it.
Got to go for some covers.
Needs some longevity to get on that list of excellence.
Cutting rights.
Love that. Boom, boom.
And great leaping ability. And, I thought Kofi had the United States champion pin.
Not so fast, not that easy to pin the gold standard. Look at the athleticism, though, of Shelton.
The high-flying Kofi Kingston.
You know, you can get burned in those hang times. If somebody can make the adjustment, you crash and you burn. And there's a situation here where Mark Henry's got a golden opportunity.
Yep, well, you crash, you burn, and you might get crushed when the world's strongest man gets tagged in. Look out, watch here, right side of the screen now. Mark Henry just drilled Kofi in the back of the beam. Oh, man. Oh,
it's about a 400-pound man standing on the sternum of Kofi Kingston, and you can imagine how hard it is to exhale with someone that large standing on your chest.
We've seen the maturation of Kofi Kingston earlier in ECW, now one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, along with CM Punk. Kofi's certainly coming to his own.
Oh, look who's here. Look who joined the fray.
Team Orton captain.
Animal loves some of this, man. The evolution of Randy Orton, the evolution of the Animal.
But you can see the look of concern on Batista's face. He knows what an opportunist Randy Orton is.
And what you're watching now, ladies and gentlemen, is vintage Randy Orton. The malice and contempt in this man as he just slowly and methodically just wears down his opponent.
You're right, Cole. Just calculatingly cold, just systematically.
To Randy Orton, it's like taking a walk in the park. Oh, nobody home there.
The arrogance showed through there on Orton. Kofi Kingston able to avoid the knee.
I think Orton looked over at Cody Rhodes and said, "This is how you do it." That's not how you do it.
Randy keeping the arm.
Third generation star comes by so many things naturally and has since his first day in the WWE.
Well, look, you can say anything negative you want about Randy Orton's personality. You cannot discount this man's ability as a purist in that ring. Can't doubt it.
Randy Orton missed a number of months of action.
Nasty.
Shoulder injury back over the summer.
This could be.
We've seen that before.
If that doesn't do it, I've got newfound respect for Kofi because nobody's going to get up from that.
And I look at Punk from behind, attacking the man who cost him the world championship.
Oof. Randy Orton punted Punk out of the World Heavyweight title.
Back at Unforgiven.
We talked earlier about how CM Punk, here we go. Punk wants some revenge and retribution. He's got his opportunity. He's going to get it here.
And Team Orton suddenly is ahead in the numbers game. 4 members of Team Orton to 3 members of Team Batista. And Orton and Rhodes actually making a tag there, gentlemen.
I think it was more that it was Orton making the tag and Rhodes being at the right place at the right time.
Well, these guys will do things that are mutually beneficial.
Talking about the rash arrogance of Cody Rhodes, but there's no doubt about his athletic ability.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, definitely Cody Rhodes has a certain type of panache. But again, from a pure athlete standpoint, like that panache. I got some skills, yo.
You borrowed my thesaurus today.
Notice Cody going for a submission. A submission carries as much weight as a pinfall, as well as a disqualification or a countout in these type of elimination matches.
Ooh. Rhodes a great amateur in the state of Georgia growing up.
A couple state championships, I believe.
Oh, here we go.
Crossbody by Punk.
Guys, we're seeing the future, and the future is now.
Punk trying to even up the odds here for Team Batista.
You got to be careful of Punk's knees and kicks. Got some toxicity behind him for sure. Boom! Right there.
CM Punk.
Toxicity. That's oh yeah. Toxic.
Punk off the bulldog. And Rhodes staying in it.
Well, we saw CM Punk eliminate William Regal in about 10 seconds into the match early on, but he's having a little more difficulty with Cody Rhodes.
And let's not forget, we talk about Orton costing Punk the world championship, but remember, Rhodes, I should say, DiBiase and Manu actually ambushed Punk to set up the punt for Randy Orton that night.
Speaking of Manu, the sadistic Samoan providing a distraction here.
Watch it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And the distraction just paid off. I'm not so sure why the officials allowing Manu to be on the apron. And that DDT may spell the end for Punk.
It's 4-2.
And we just witnessed how devastating these elimination matches can be at Survivor Series. So many athletes around the ring.
Team Batista is down to 2 members. And one of them, Matt Hardy, looking to try to get the odds a little more favorable because they're not now.
You gotta wonder if Matt sees Jeff's attacker in every one of his opponents tonight.
Well, we saw a subdued Matt Hardy earlier, and what he wants is some answers to the questions.
Mark Henry and Matt Hardy renewing their rivalry. There's a situation where quickness, balance, and technique overcame strength.
That's what you have to utilize. You asked me earlier about what do you do against Mark Henry.
Oh my God!
Like that if it works.
Side effect.
Hook a leg, hook a leg!
Hook a leg, that's like hooking a tree trunk.
That was one big side effect.
World's strongest slam.
Emphatically.
And Batista's all alone. Batista is all alone.
Batista.
And here comes the spear.
What a slobber knocker of a spear. Oh, 400-pounder.
Batista catching the unsuspecting Mark Henry.
It was 4-on-1, it's now 3-on-1 as Team Batista himself tries to stay in it.
Anyone can overcome these odds. It's the animal!
Man, big time spine buster. Batista cannot afford to make one major mistake.
Batista is amped up and ready to go, baby.
And as he delivered the Batista bomb, he stared right at Randy Orton. Here's the cover. It's now 2-on-1.
The Animal beats the United States champion. And Cody Rhodes running interference for Randy Orton.
Oh! Cody Rhodes running right into the boot of Batista.
What does it say that Cody Rhodes is still around? Kudos to Cody.
Well,
For a moment.
not for long.
That clothesline driving the breath from Cody's lungs.
Yep. Batista celebrating for Cody. He'll bake him a cake after he breaks his back.
And Batista just said to Orton, "You're next."
This is all designed for Randy Orton.
Oh, Manu again up on the...
Second time in the matchup.
And the shot downstairs by Rhodes.
Yeah, that slight distraction, but didn't matter. Batista's in the zone, baby.
Hey!
There was a tag made.
And a Batista bomb! Batista! Look at it, cover Rhodes!
Yeah, Cody Rhodes not legal.
Well, the referee telling Batista.
Batista doesn't realize it!
Watch out!
Orton! RKO! Stalking Batista! Team Orton wins!
Here are your winners and sole survivors, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton.
Boy, you gotta admit, this Orton is the ultimate opportunist.
Batista never saw Randy coming.
Batista never saw the tag. Randy Orton had the wherewithal to tag himself in.
While the number of distractions from Manu and then from Orton caused Batista to grab Rhodes in the Batista bomb too close to the corner. And it allowed Orton to make that tag, which Batista never realized was made.
An impressive victory for Randy Orton's team, but it was all about the numbers.